Hey guys, it's David. Today, I want to talk about voice chat in Splatoon. It's been brought up a lot. Uh, like uh, why doesn't Splatoon have voice chat? Is Splatoon 3 gonna have voice chat? Uh, and it's talked about it because it is a competitive ranked game, and really the best part of or the most effective way to communicate in these games is voice communication. It's a very fast paced game. You got a lot going on. So having something that, doesn't require using your hand is very useful. Uh, but there is downsides to it. I mean, the really the upside, the biggest upside is that it's just uh, the easiest, quickest way to communicate. I mean, that's a big upside. It's not something that can be really downplayed. But I want to make an argument against voice chat in Splatoon because I don't think it's good, uh, really in general, for the rank experience. Or not that they're necessarily bad, but I think if you focused on a different form of communication, it could be more effective than uh, voice chat. At least for like a rank experience, because we already have ways to voice chat outside of the game using stuff like Discord. It's already used a lot in competitive scene already, so it's not like competitive players don't have the option for voice chat. It would just be in like a ranked uh, like solo queue setting that you could use it. So here are my arguments against it. I'm not going to really focus on the whole people saying stupid crap, being trolls or racist or screaming like man children. That is an obvious, or an obvious thing against voice chat is that people can say basically whatever they want. But I'm going to focus on some other points that aren't brought up as much. The first is that you don't have any standard equipment for voice chat with the system. So already, it's people are going to have to like pick up something to use it. That already means there's going to be a lot of resistance with uh, people using VC because you just don't have that level of you're just going to have that level of adoption. So that's already going to make it more inefficient. Like if you're super hardcore, you can talk to people, but they're not going to be able to necessarily be talking back to you. Second would be that you have international lobbies. So if playing with Japanese, playing with people from other countries like Europeans, Italian, Spanish, some of the people that don't may not necessarily speak English, South Americans, they're not going to be able to understand you. So, like, are they going to region lock that for voice chat? It may not necessarily work, and less of a player pool is going to lead to lower quality in the lobbies. Third is that the communication, as much as people say it's going to help us coordinate and better team play, is the fact that it's still really hard to do effectively. Like just with random people, to go in and just talk to people and have that sort of effective level of communication is rarely going to happen, which is kind of why the people yelling and saying all sorts of junk in the lobby has kind of become a meme because it's really like it's not really the norm for communication in game to be uh, useful or helpful. I mean, when I was playing like Modern Warfare 2, it's most of the time what I heard was like someone's fan or like background noise in their living room. So it's uh, it's rarely was used to communicate effectively as a team. Uh, and this is why I think they'd be better suited using something like a radio menu. And I made a mock-up. Let's see if I can get my... Let me close this out. So I bring that up. Made like a mock-up, like what it could be if they were to have like communication commands in game. And the upside to this would be that you could localize, these commands for any language. The commands be short, concise, so you don't have to worry about like over talking. I think it'd be incredibly useful if you already have the map system like this. Like if you could, use it for jumping, but like if you could issue radio commands like these from the map as well, and it would be placed like on the map, even potentially with a line from the person that issued it, it could be like an incredibly powerful tool. Like if Nintendo really wanted to take communication seriously in game, then something like this I think would be optimal for allowing people to do it. Obviously it's not as quick as voice commands, but you don't need an extra hardware. You avoid the issues of like inappropriate language. It protects Nintendo really and its brand from having young people exposed to like bad language, or at least they can say to parents like, hey, this doesn't happen with Nintendo games because we don't have voice chat in our game. They'd have to do Discord. They have to go outside of our game in order to get yelled at by someone. So something like this, in my opinion, would be way more powerful than, and just in general, way more useful in like a randomly collected rank scenario than simply having VC, because you're limited on what you can do. If they added, like I said, like something like this with like added powerful visual clues that would allow you, to kind of see like who's communicating and what they're doing, then I think it could be incredibly useful. Even for people that are commuting in VC, to just sometimes call outs are actually really hard. I'm like, I don't even know what that area would be up here. Like this is called bike for some reason because there's a bike here, and some reason there's like a cereal boxes call out. They're just all sorts of weird call outs in this game. And honestly, this would be way simpler to do than simply say like, oh, you like go to an enemy and there's enemy right here. Like if you die, you could just tag it. Hey, he was here, guys. And like just show where that enemy was. You could also say on my ouch, but people get mad about that because even then, like the ouch doesn't really show up too well. Where that like where it is respective to you. So there's a lot of things I think they do beyond voice chat that would actually really help with communication in game. And voice chat, I think, is almost would be almost like a band-aid for that, when they could do something more robust, more visual, limited in the sense that you just can't say anything, but for the aforementioned regions wouldn't require extra hardware, internationally friendly, and avoids the sort of pitfalls of communication, whether it be it being messy, hard, or the fact that people can just say anything they want, especially in a game, in a ranked game, competitive game. Obviously, emotions become a factor, so that can be turned bad and ugly in scenarios. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this issue with voice chat. Should it be in? Should it not? What do you think? Like, I have an idea like this. Would it work? Anyway, let me know. All right, guys. That's it for the video. Talk to you later.